Welcome back to one more session. Today in this video I am going to explain about voyeurism. In the context of Indian law, voyeurism is addressed under section 66E of the Information Technology Act 2000 and also mentioned in section 77 of the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita 2023. I'll explain with respect to the B.N.S, the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita 2023. Chapter 5 of the B.N.S deals with offences against women and child. Under that, criminal force and assault against women. In that, section 77 deals with voyeurism. Voyeurism is an act of a person who has special interest in viewing private parts of women or sexual activities to obtain sexual gratification. What is section 77? Section 77 says that section 77 of the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita 2023 says that whoever watches or captures the image of a woman engaging in a private act in circumstances where she would usually have expectation of not being observed either by the perpetrator or by any other. She would usually have the expectation of not being observed either by the perpetrator or by any other person at the behest of the perpetrator or disseminates such image shall be punished on first conviction with imprisonment of either description for a term which shall not be less than 1 year, but which may extend to 3 years, and shall also be liable to fine, and be punished on second or subsequent conviction with imprisonment of either description for a term which shall not be less than 3 years but which may extend to 7 years, and shall also be liable to fine. Under section 77 they are given two explanations. In that, explanation 1 says that for the purpose of this section, private act includes an act of watching carried out in a place which in the circumstances would reasonably be expected to provide privacy, and where the victim's genitals, posterior or breast are exposed or covered only in underwear, or the victim is using a lavatory, or the victim is doing a sexual act that is not of a kind ordinarily done in public. Explanation 2, where the victim consent to the capture of the images or any act, but not to their dissemination to third persons, and where such image or act is disseminated, such dissemination shall be considered as an offence under this section. So here they mention to provide privacy. So this was mentioned under section 66E of the Information Technology Act. It says that punishment for violation of privacy. Whoever intentionally or knowingly captures, publishes or transmits the image of a private area of any person without his or her consent under circumstances violating the privacy of that person shall be punished with imprisonment which may extend to 3 years or with fine not exceeding 2 lakh rupees or with both. Explanation for the purpose of this section. Transmit means to electronically send a visual image with the intent that it viewed by a person or persons. Capture with respect to an image means to videotape, photograph, film or record by any means. Private area means the naked or undergarmented clad genital, pubic area, buttocks or female breast. Publishes means reproduction in the printed or electronic form and making it available for public. Under circumstances violating privacy means circumstances in which a person can have reasonable expectations that he or she could disrobe in privacy without being concerned that an image of his private area was being captured, or any part of his or her private area would not be visible to the public regardless of whether that person is in public or private place. This is a brief with respect to the voyeurism. Thank you.